Hi everyone, it's Anna here. I just wanted to give you a really quick video and take you on a little bit of a tour of Blackboard and just talk you through particularly how my Blackboard is set up so that you can find all the information that you need and you know where you can access things. So to start with, especially if you're a new student, I would encourage you to check out this video, Navigating Swinburne Online Units. It will pop up into your screen, into your discussion board and Blackboard when you log into each new unit. So it's only about 5 minutes. It talks you through the basics of Blackboard, shows you where you can access the learning materials, all the assessment tasks, and also shows you how to get into the discussion board. So this is the first place to start if you haven't watched it already. And then from there, I'm just going to show you around how our discussion boards will be set up for this unit. Okay, so once you actually head into the discussion board, your main screen should look a little bit like this. You will get in there a little bit differently to how I do as a ELA, but overall your screen should have a look like this. So the first thing you'll see at the top is what I call my general announcements thread, and this will stay at the top of the board for the whole teaching period, and each week I will let you know what week we're in and also some of the key things and important information that you need to be aware of for that week. So this is like this kind of general announcements go to kind of page which just keeps you on the ball if you need to find out quickly where we're at and know which week we're in and things like that. The next thing you'll come across is the introduction to management and my welcome post with my lovely little picture here of a freeze frame, which isn't that elegant, but anyway, that's fine. So you'll come to this, and this is where you need to start at the start of the unit. So have a look at the welcome post. It gives you a lot of information about the unit and what the aim is, how you can get the most out of it, how you can contact me. But first things first, I would encourage you to watch my video here. It's only about 3 minutes, so it's not very long, just to touch base and introduce myself there. So that's a good place to start. Now, if you're really new to this way of studying and you're not really sure where to go from there, I would suggest that you click on your introduction to management and then work your way through these forums here. So this is what we call a forum, and in there are the threads. So all of these little ones here are different threads. So have a look through those and you'll find some really useful information in there to help get you started. Of course, if you have got any questions, please ask, post them in there and I can help point you in the right direction. Okay, so each week, once you've been welcomed, each week we'll have our own forum down here. So we've got the self-management is our first weekly forum. So I'll leave them in order as they occur, and generally when we're at the week that we come up to, I'll put a picture in there, and that's just to really highlight that that's where we're up to. Okay, so each week we'll have our weekly forum that you need to go into. So again, you just click on that. And I'll always encourage you to start with my weekly tips forum thread, which will just give you a little bit of information about where we're up to, what's expected of you that week, and also some key reminders to keep on top of things. So I find that it's good for students to have a little bit of focus because sometimes there's just so much going on, it's hard to keep track. Then you'll find your weekly activities. So this week, in week 1, we've got 2 activities, and work your way through those. So I'll just show you the weekly tips, what they look like. Just gives you a bit of an idea, key learnings, where to focus this week, and your key reminders. Okay, if you want to post something in there, you just click on the reply button, okay, and post it, and then that will be there for the other people to have a look at as well, and for me to answer. So that's the tips. Then you go into the activities. The first one this week is getting to know your fellow students. So this is just the activity here. And again, you just go in to click reply. Then you have your post, type in, hi, my name is Anna, etc, 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 and then you can submit that by clicking the submit button. Okay, so once you've done that, I won't do it now because it will actually do it, but do that and then your post will be there, and you can go in and you can reply to other people's posts and also to create your own. So that's what happens each week. Okay, we'll go back to our main discussion board now. So you will find that every week as the weeks come through, I will add the information here and you'll just go into them and work through the activities and the information there. Now there's a couple of other forums that I've got set up. This one is just a question and answer, study tips and useful information. So in here you can ask any questions which aren't really related to the assessment tasks or the learning materials. If you're having a problem with Blackboard or anything like that you'd like to ask, do that. I've also put in some study tips and also just some other information about collaborative sessions and referencing and things like that. So head in there when you've got a chance and keep up to date with that. And finally down the bottom you'll find a forum for each assessment. Okay, I've separated them this time so we can find information easily, and you just go in there, okay, and click on here, and then you can post any questions that you like. As information comes up for each assessment, I will post it in this forum. That will include your collaborate sessions and also information that comes to hand that we need to update you with, or some things that I think you should think about, or anything like that I will post in here. So I really strongly recommend that you subscribe to this forum. So you just go out of that again and just click on the subscribe button, and that will keep you up to date with any updates that I put into that forum. So that's certainly worth doing. Okay, now we head back to the main discussion board, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is just a little bit of a tour of how I set up the discussion board so that you can find things. I hope it makes sense to you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. If you can't find something, post it anywhere, I'll find it, and I'm happy to point you in the right direction. So yeah, I hope that's been helpful, and I look forward to seeing you guys on the discussion boards. Thanks.